Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Dina and today I'm here with you for another Sort My Stash 2024 video. This is going to be part 12 and it's mainly going to be about a Sultan Cotton Kings, Cotton Kings Sultan. I do have some Hobby Azalea, but I also have some Hobby Dahlia Halloweens and some Black Friday cottons. So this is a caked out video, so to say. Yeah, I have a nice bag here of yarns next to me, which contains a bunch of cakes. So I was thinking we should go through all these cakes together. I do not have color names for all of them because some of them are limited editions, but I will try to mention those that I do know at least. So yeah, and of course we cannot talk yarn without me having my favorite mug of tea. And today this tea is a fruit infusion with peach. So it's one of Pickwick's fruit infusion teas with peach, and it should supposed to be caffeine free. I just know that it's a lovely, tasty peach tea. It's, yeah, just enjoyable. So I do have found my laptop to have it with me here on the side because I can tell you I cannot remember all those names out of my head. And I'm barely not sure where to start, but we have to start somewhere. So the first I have here is a Cotton Kings Sultan. Cotton Kings Sultan, and it is the colorway 55. It looks like this. I do believe it's the one they call Berlin. Let me just find it here on Hobby Sites. New Berlin, so New Berlin. It's definitely German flag colors because we have the black, we have the red, and we have the yellow. The yellow is a bit of a more mustardy yellow feel. And I haven't really made plans for this one yet, except it's probably going to be a shawl, but that counts for most of my Hobby Cotton Kings. And this batch, unless I decide to start make some hexagon cardigans, or in theory I could also make blankets of these. So the Hobby, the Cotton Kings Sultan is a 4-stranded yarn. Let's see if I can get it up here. It's a 4-stranded yarn, so there are 4 loose strands that you work with. It is 100% cotton. Also, it will say here, Cotton Kings Sultan 100% cotton, 200 grams to 800 meters. So what is that in ounces and yards? So that is 7 ounces to 874 yards in 100% cotton. They recommend 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter knitting needles or 3.5 to 4 millimeter crochet hook. You can iron this at low, you can dry clean it, but do not tumble dry and do not bleach. Wash at 30 degrees Celsius, so that's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And they classify this as a 2-weight fine yarn. It's made in India, designed by Hobby. Yeah, pretty much Okotex branded 100. And that counts for all of these Sultan Cotton Kings. And the challenge is, obviously, this bag is a bit mixed. So I'm trying to see if I can get them a bit in order, if possible. So that is what we have to try to do. And I may not be able to do that fully. So I will just try to go through them as they come. So I do say, please be patient with me as I find it all up. Because I also have some of different yarn contents because they are differently branded. But since that they are all very similar, it made kind of sense for me to keep them together if possible. So we do have a lot here. I think most of the rest should be Cotton Kings. This is when I realized I have so much yarn that I didn't know that I had so much yarn. Cotton King Sultan, 200 grams to 800 meters, again, colorway 29. This is the one I made the Vari shawl of. The Vari shawl you have seen, I do not know how many times here on this channel. It's the Rainbow Purite. And it is an absolutely gorgeous yarn. if I may say so. And it's absolutely gorgeous colors. And I thought I had a second of them, but it does not look like that anymore. But of course I used one for the very shawl when I made that tutorial. And then I have this one open for a new project. Exact same yarn specs as the New Berlin. So that's Rainbow Pyrite. Then I have, and those I do have. This is the one I have 3 of. I thought it was opposite. So I have here Cotton Kings colorway 54. And 54 is the one they name Amolite. Amolite. These gorgeous teal colors on the outside that goes to, I would say, almost like a lime green to yellow to orange. Absolutely gorgeous. So I got this because I got that one on sale quite a while ago, I think. I don't even know if Hobby might have gotten new labels for the Cotton Kings Sultan yet. But I got that one quite a while ago. And then they had a period when they had mystic bags or lucky bags for cakes. So cake lucky bags. You would get 4 cakes in a bag for a pretty good price. And back when that offer was running, I did get some cakes, and some of those were Cotton Kings. I do believe they used to be called twirls, but I do not have any one with the old label, so I can't 100% verify that to you. But in that lucky bag, I got another 2 Amolite cakes, and I think I paid like less than 10 euros, like less than half price for them compared to what they are now. Now they cost, so the Cotton Kings Sultan at the date of this making this video, they are 20 euros per cake. But you can sometimes get them for sale when Hobby makes sales for them. If you're lucky, you get 50% off, but most of the sales is like 40-ish% off. So if you can get these for less than 10 euros, you're definitely doing a good deal. You may have noticed these are missing the labels, and that was one of the reasons that they ended up in the lucky bags, because they had lots of cakes with wrong labels, or some of the labels got broken in transportation and whatnot, and they ended up making a bunch of lucky bags with these. And those 2 were a part of those I got in one of their many lucky bags. And they are gorgeous colors and gorgeous yarns, so like I'm still pretty happy that I got them like that. And I do have intentions definitely of making a shawl from them, but given that I have 3 now, I may make some bigger project because it's definitely possible. Then also in these many lucky bags, I also got 2 of these. Of course, again, we have no labels, but I do know they are Cotton Kings. So I'm going to find you the color. I do believe this is 33. And 33 is the one they call Star Ruby. And you have this dark purple to a brighter red to some more like magenta pink until it goes like quite light pink in the center. I think they're gorgeous yarns. Absolutely. So I got 2 of those as well. So there's also the opportunity to make a bigger shawl a project. Of course, if you want to make a bigger shawl, there is the options of beginning on the center in one cake, and then when that finished from the outside of the other cake. You can also just at the same starting point, so you start 2 times outside, or we can go ahead and simply color control it in the way that we will have to wind up the yarns and cakes in different cake balls, and then simply add them up as colors. So again, it 100% depends on your need and the project that you have in mind when you work with cakes like this. Of course, the easy way is just to go it straight forward and do not have to do too much color controlling. Let's see, what do we else have? Because I do still have a few cakes to go through. I also have this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. And this one has a label, and I know its colorway is 31. And this is like a real pretty rainbow cake, bright rainbow colors. And they name this one, let's see, 31. This one is named Galaxy Opal. Galaxy Opal. I can definitely see Galaxy Opal in this one. It is gorgeous. I really enjoy this one. And looking at it and looking at the amount of colors, we're starting on the outside with this purple. We go to the light blue, we go to the green, then to the yellow, to the orange, and then to the red. It's gorgeous. Like, you know, I should get some more of these and make some bigger project, right? Like, this is a gorgeous one. I need to keep out for the sales, and I'm trying not to buy too much because I really have more than plenty of yarn to work with, let's be honest. But my challenge in life is that I do very easily get inspired, and I get quicker inspired than I actually end up making the project. But that's okay, that's okay. I'm kind of used to that, right? Then I have this one, which is a gorgeous blue. It's a colorway 08. This is light blue, where we have, it goes from a light blue to a more like a shaded, medium blue maybe, to more like a shaded light blue. It's like a gray blue. The colorway 8 is named Blue Topaz. So this is Blue Topaz. And I remember I got this with the thought of making a baby blanket, but honestly, I feel that 800 meters of yarn after getting more experienced. So this is one of the first ones I bought. After getting more experienced, there are two things. Point one, you definitely need more than 800 meters to make a baby blanket unless you have a more bulkier yarn. Point two, baby blankets take like forever, and I have so many other fun things I want to make. So I'm not a big baby blanket maker. So this will not become a baby blanket. It will become something else. I don't know what yet, but I still think the color is gorgeous, and I like the slow fade of the blue into the lighter blues until it gets this very, very light blue. So, you know, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous yarn still. And then I have a quite pink one, and it's colorway 34. We have this, and it's kind of the same, right? Except it's dark on the outside and it becomes lighter. But you know, you can't intercompare them a bit if they were switched around. But the light pink here, which is of the pink, which is a 34. Let's find the name on it. It's named a Pink Sapphire. Well, definitely it's pink. Sapphire, maybe, but Pink Sapphire is this one. They do, what I noticed, the Cotton Kings tend to name their yarns a little bit more like afterstones or gemstones. Pink Sapphire, definitely also a very gorgeous yarn. Then I have this one, which is also one of these Lucky Cake bags. I had an original one, and then I got this one in a Lucky bag later. I also have a Vary shawl made in this, the first Vary shawl I ever made. And I know this is a colorway 39, and it's the one that's named Fire Opal. And it is just gorgeous, you know, like very bright, solid red, goes to this lighter, darker orange to a lighter orange until it goes yellow. Absolutely lovely, vibrant colors. They are in so many aspects super, super gorgeous. Absolutely. Let's see, what else do I have? That's a real question here. Because I think these might be, yeah, I think those are Pastellos, but I also got them in a Lucky bag, and I have a Sultan Shadow as well. It's all black on the outside. Goes dark purple to this lighter purple center. And I'm going to see if I can actually find the right names. Right now, at the make of this video, they are for sale. But normal price for these is 19 euros. And I do believe here I have the colorway just called Black and Purple, which is a colorway 5. That is the one I can kind of see most in this. The lighting really sucks today here, but you can see it like this, yeah. Black to purple. black to purple. Then I have a bunch of the pastellos. I also need to find those because they are also named something special. The Sultan pastellos right now are priced also 20 euros at the make of this video. My experience with Hobby is that their yarns go on sale once every 2 to 3 months. So if you find something special and you really do not want to pay the full price, my best recommendation is, if you do have the time to wait a little bit, because it might go on sale. That's my advice. The next I have, again, all these are pastellos, and these pastellos, so the Cotton Kings Sultan pastello, all of the pastellos I got on sale in the lucky bags. So I did not know what pastellos I got when I ordered them, and I do like them, so I have no issues with them being like this. And they are also not labeled with a banderole, but we have this one, which is a lovely, lovely minty green that goes to lighter minty greens until it goes white. And I do believe this is a gooseberry. Yes, gooseberry, and that's a colorway 01 from the Sultan pastello. All of the Sultans I've mentioned so far, even though if it's a Sultan shadow or Sultan pastello or just a Sultan, they have the same yarn specs. They are 100% cotton, so let's just keep that straight. Sultan pastello, gooseberry. Then I have this one, which is also quite gorgeous, Cotton Kings. I'm trying to find out what color this one is, because I'm keen to say it's a pastello, but I'm not 100% sure, because this could be mulberry. This could be mulberry. It's a bit difficult to see on the photos on the website, but I think this is a mulberry, which is a colorway 03. So the colorway is 03 mulberry. So it's more like teal to whites. And the interesting part is there are different levels of white, because you can see here they aren't the same whites, right? Like this one is more teal white, where this is more white, just to compare them, just to be aware. Then I have this gorgeous one, which I am fairly sure is the raspberry, because it's quite bright in its pink shade here, and that's a colorway of 5, so raspberry. And then I have a somewhat darker one, and that's the one I'm debating if that's just maybe a regular Cotton Kings, because it's not the same color, right? So like when you can see they're not the same. And it could be that it's a Kai, but I feel it's too dark for Kai. So what I'm gonna do in just a second, because I have one more that's I know is pastello, I'm going to look through the regular Cotton Kings Sultans, because I think one of these might be a regular Cotton Kings Sultans, and that's a challenge, of course, when you do not have the labels. But it's not super important, because you know, if I'm going to make just small shawls of these, who cares of the actual colorway? This is the 04, also a pastello, and that's named, oh goodness, let's see if I can pronounce this, Physalis. 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 It's a gorgeous orange one though. Physalis. So what I am going to do is I am going to just quickly jump back to the regular Cotton Kings Sultan, because I do believe one of these might be a regular one. It could be Rose Quartz. That's a colorway 09. Looking at it more and more, I would not be surprised if that's really the case, that this is Quartz. I would say it definitely looks like it. Yeah. 99, sure, it's Rose Quartz. So this is not a pastello. So this would be the raspberry in pastellos, and this would be a regular Cotton Kings Rose Quartz. But they do seem alike, yet you can clearly see there is a color difference. This is more reddish and this is more pinkish. So that was that. Then we have some Black Friday cotton cakes, and let's go through those together. And I actually have quite a few of them, so I need to keep track of everything. So Black Friday cotton cake we have here, which is also, let's see, made in India, colorway 14, but I have no name for it. It's called Black Friday cotton cake, 100% cotton, 800 meters, so like before, 7 ounces, 200 grams, 7 ounces, or 800 meters to 874 yards. 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter knitting needles, or 3.5 to 4 millimeter crochet hooks. Can be washed at 35 degrees Celsius or 85 degrees Fahrenheit. You can iron this, you can dry clean it, do not sun dry, do not bleach. That's pretty much it. So what I'm saying is this is just a Cotton Kings Sultan in disguise, because this is also a 4-threaded yarn where you hold the yarns together to ply them together, and it's these lovely, gorgeous green colors. And I got these during the Black Friday sales, and then later I had the opportunity to get a second, which was discounted even further because it was way after Black Friday. And they still have a few left on stock. So I decided to shed out the few money to actually get an extra, because it's always nice to have two. Because as we spoke of earlier in this video, when you have two, you can make a bigger project should you want to do so. Another Black Friday cotton cake I have is the colorway 08. And I do not have names for these Black Friday cotton cakes, unfortunately. But this is a very like colorful yarn, dark green center to more lighter greens, right, until it goes, this is quite vivid in between. So we have a dark black marine blue at the outer edge and a quite dark bottle green in the center, and whatever is in here between is quite vivid. It's quite interesting cake. And then the last one I have, and I think that is 100% so gorgeous. And I kind of want to get more of them again. I really shouldn't, because I have plenty of enough yarn, but if I eventually know the exact project for them, I will have to stay out and look out for it for Black Friday. Dark blue, medium blue to magentas, and then we go to orange. Sweet. Then what do we else have? I have some dahlia, Halloween dahlia, and they are also 100% cotton. So it's just a different brand, but they are the same. So in the sense of they're 200 grams so that's 7 ounces, or 800 meters to 874 yards. Classified as a fine weight 2 yarn. It is a 4-ply you hold together to make your yarn. 100% cotton. Same instructions, wash at 30 degrees Celsius, so 85 degrees Fahrenheit, iron at low. Can be dry cleaned, do not sun dry, do not bleach. Basically, it's the same. It's just named Dahlia. It's a different color, and it's from Halloween. And I can imagine making the most beautiful, like, shawl with all the skulls. I do believe it's called Skulls of Souls, or Souls of Skulls, or something like that. I can imagine that being very beautiful with this cake. Absolutely. Gorgeous. It's a colorway, let's see if I can find it. It's a colorway 2. It's a colorway 2. And then I have also from the Dahlia Halloween brand, I have the colorway 6. And this one is reminding me a little bit more like about the pumpkins, right? But we still have the gray and the black. So again, this is one of the Dahlia Halloween cakes. Then I have the colorway 07. This one I really adore. I'm not sure if it's their twister, or if it's this one that's named Pumpkin Spice. regardless of which of the two, it's a very suitable name. And I really enjoy this. So you have the brown outer edge here towards the center orange. And this is really like, how can I describe it the best? It's just gorgeous. You know, like the colors are so lovely matching together. I want to get more of these. I think this is a great colorway. Very, very vibrant, yet toned down in like earthy tones. It's a really gorgeous yarn. It really is. Then I have 3 cakes which are the same. And basically what happened was I got 1 cake. And then there was a sale and I got 2 more cakes. But I do believe I bought them with a year difference. So I bought 1 in the autumn 2022. And then I bought 2 in the autumn 2023. I'm not 100% sure. Those that knows my yarn haul videos without end, they should probably know. But I know for sure I did get 1 in 2020. I think I get 1 in 2022 and 2 last autumn. It is the colorway 1, and I love them. This is beautiful. Black outside, dark purple towards slowly more magenta, orange, yellow. Gorgeous. And it's not a mustardy yellow. This is like a sun yellow. And as I said, I have 3 of them. So let's see if I can actually do this in a way where I don't lose them. I have 3. Yeah, I have 3. So there is absolutely potential for one big project here. Or for a few small. But yeah, that was, they're gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. It really is so gorgeous colors. I should get to start working on some of these. The last yarns I have in this yarn haul, well, I don't want to call it yarn haul, in this Sort My Stash. So all of these yarns, I did have the opportunity. So I had them laying around a little bit here and there, and I all got them put together in the same bag, basically, because they are all lengthwise the same, and those are all 100% cottons. But there are 4 cakes that's not making that cut of being 100% cotton. They are different, and that is the Hobby Azalea. But what I also want to say about the Hobby Azalea, they are so soft compared to the Cotton Kings. Like this is a nice yarn, and it feels nice and soft once worked up and so on. That's not the issue, but the Azaleas, it's just so much softer for sure, and gorgeous. It just feels somehow more classy. And let's see if I can I'm just going to see if I can actually find the real specs for the Azaleas, the price specs now when we have talked about it. The Azaleas right now are 21 euros, so they are €1 more expensive per cake. That's pretty much it. Azaleas is 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. It is named Hobby Azalea, and it is also made in India and designed in Denmark. They are like the Hobby, like the Cotton Kings Sultan, 200 grams, so 7 ounces to 800 meters, so 874 yards. So those specs are the same. The only difference is the actual breakdown of the yarn content, so that we have 52% cotton and 48% acrylic. That's the difference. Everything else is the same. We talk about a 2-weight fine yarn. It can be washed at 30 degrees, 84 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Do not iron though. This is the only difference. Do not iron, do not tumble dry, do not bleach. Can be dry cleaned. Hook size, etc. is the same. That's pretty much it. So now I did find the Azaleas because they do have color names, I believe. And the first one I have is a colorway 3 here. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And I got some of these. I haven't decided which will be the one yet. I want to make a cowl from it. Red Teapot Atelier has made an absolutely gorgeous cowl that I want to reproduce with buttons. I just haven't decided which of the Azalea cakes I will use for it yet, but one of them it will be. Maybe when I get closer on making it, I might just have you guys vote on a poll. This is the one named Home Bush. Homebush. And it's these gorgeous teal colors, darker teal on the outer edge, brighter teal on the center. And it's just a really, I swear to you, it is just softer than the Cotton Kings, and that is the acrylic that does the difference. Then I have the colorway 6, also azaleas, so same yarn specs as just before. It's the Royal Command, and it is a gorgeous blue, dark blue to medium blue to lighter blues. There are 4 different blues in it, but its color transitions ever so slow. But it's gorgeous. Royal Command. Then we have the colorway 8, which is this sort of purple. It almost looks like a Sultan shadow, but it's not. It's an azalea. And it's the one named Aurora. It's gorgeous though. It goes from these dark to more like a black to dark purple to more light purple. It's awesome. And then the last one I have is the colorway 7. And that's the one named a Berry Rose. Yes, Berry Rose. It's gorgeous as well. I almost hope they were for sale, but I can't be bothered to buy more yarn right now. I still haven't sorted all of my yarns, and I still have a bit of way to go. Someone asked me how many more Sort My Stash videos I still have to go. Honestly, I don't know. There is at least another 1, 2, 3 plus more to go. But it's probably more going to be like somewhere between 5 and 8. I don't know. The problem is I have a bunch of ice yarns as well, and I can't put all those in one video because I simply don't have the time to make one big video recording of those. It's crazy, right? I just have that much yarn. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm soon at the very end of this video, I'll turn the camera around and I'll give you a sneak peek of all the yarns on this table, which I have now in front of me, before I'm going to pack them all back together. But before I'm going to do that, I'm going to say happy crafting and take care. And I will see you next week, or actually I will see you sooner than that. But in the next Sort My Stash 2024 video, we are going to go through all my cotton yarns. So all my cotton yarns, 8/4/8s, 8/4s, which can be used for shawl making, amigurumis, and borders for shawls, blankets, etc. Cotton yarns has endless opportunities. There are several brands in there, and there are several colorways, and there is a lot of cotton. So yeah, take care and happy crafting until I see you again. Bye.